Hi friends, I'm Mrs. Ragini. I want to share a very nice simple home style soups for you. You know, my husband showed couple of soups and I like to make it different variations. So today I'm going to share tomato and corn soup. Have you ever heard of this soup? If you have not heard, just make it the way I show it. It's very yummy. So let's start. So here always for soups, I prefer to add butter, or some soups we can add oil. So whichever you want fat you can use. So today I'm using the butter. So add 1 teaspoon of butter. Depending upon how much quantity you are taking, you can increase your butter quantity. In this, immediately add the garlic, finely chopped garlic. Nice flavor will come, and finely chopped onions. Just half onion should be good enough, not too much. Little bit salt, and we are going to add the tomatoes. Here the tomatoes I have nicely finely cut into small pieces, and this we are going to cook it in this butter till they are nice and soft. This soup I am not going to make it any puree or so. We are going to have it just like that with some nice sweet corn and the smashed tomato. So add the tomatoes, just 3 big tomatoes finely chopped, and add it. So just mix it once, cook in a very slow flame. I covered with a lid so that it won't stick at the bottom, so you can just remove the lid. And now this is nice and soft. In this, for little bit flavoring, I am going to add some oregano and some pepper powder. You can add any type of pepper powder, white pepper powder or black. So whichever you want you can add it, and little bit of nutmeg also. So very little. If you want you can add bay leaf also, and this anyway we are not going to blend it, so you can just remove once your soup is ready. And now in the last we are going to add the sweet corn. Nowadays in the market we are getting lot of sweet corn. You can just either get the store bought sweet corn or fresh corn. And in this we are going to add little bit of vinegar and our vegetable stock. If you want you can add vegetable stock, or otherwise you can just use our regular water also, no problem. But today I boiled little bit of vegetables, so I had some stock. So here I am using some stock, and just mix it. I want to give little bit of thickening, so I am going to add little bit of cornstarch mixed in some water. So before adding our cornstarch, first we are going to check taste. I think I can add some salt and some pepper also, very little, and nice oregano flavor is coming in. Now we are going to boil this for a minute, and then we are going to add the cornstarch. So what you can do is just take some cornstarch, just 1 teaspoon should be enough, and add some water. Why I am doing like this? If you add the cornstarch directly, maybe it can form lumps. So better way is to mix it in a bowl and then add it. So such type of tips I learned it from my husband. So you can just make it like this. And now we are going to add this into our soup. Just very little, 1 teaspoon. I don't want this soup to be too much thick. If you want it, you can increase the quantity of cornstarch and make it little bit thick, but this is perfect for me. And very little of sugar, little bit that sweetness we want, so I just added very little sugar, and we are going to boil it for a minute, then switch off. So dear friends, after a minute you can see this has come to a nice boil, and this is little bit thick, not too thick. Just switch off the flame and enjoy hot. Just going to serve it in a soup bowl with nice little bit mashed tomato pieces and corn pieces. In the last you can just put 1 mint leaf on top of it when you are serving, and this is going to be super soup. Dear friends, lot of my friends were asking me to show soups. Being a chef's wife, they were requesting me to show nice soups. So here I am sharing couple of soups. If you want to enjoy it, please make it. These are home style soups. So I am going to enjoy this soup. Nice tangy flavor from the tomatoes. To cut down that, we added little bit of sugar. This is super, and nice oregano flavor in between. Totally outstanding. So if you want to enjoy this, make it and enjoy it with your family for this winter. So dear friends, I hope you enjoyed this very simple, mild tomato on corn soup. So dear friends, see you with some more home style recipes.